Hi guys, welcome back to Curio London. Today we're going to be discussing a bit more paranormal topics. As you can tell, we have a newcomer with us on our third episode. This is, well, why don't you say who you are?
My name is Ryan Sharafadine, and I know these guys because I'm a very good friend of all of you. I don't know, have you guys gone to the state, have you talked about like where you guys work?
Oh no, we don't.
A bit of background.
A bit of background would be great.
Yeah, do it.
So I know them because they own one of the coolest shops in London, or run one of the coolest shops in London. It's a 3D printing store. And I like to go in there and play on all their little gizmos. Plus I know Mustafa from our Manchester days, our hedonistic Manchester days. So I'm saying hedonistic as if if those days have ended, but like I actually almost feel like it's become like.
No, but we just moved it into a different sort of form.
Yeah. And I know Mustafa from that, and together we started like this crazy hodgepodge bar for the summer, which is a fun summer project, and now through that we've become like a little bit of a nice little team. That's going on. So they've invited me today to do my spiel and talk about whatever comes to my mind, which is probably pretty dangerous.
Ryan has wonderful things going on in his mind, and we just wanted to kind of display that. And show it to
we'll
everyone.
see what happens. We'll see what happens.
Okay.
Curio box of his mind.
So, what are we talking about today?
So today, I thought that in order we go politics and then Kesha and then aliens follow right afterwards. If you were to see the pattern.
God, Kesha's gonna be a. What was I about to say?
Didn't we already discuss that?
Kesha's gonna be.
Okay.
I'm interested to see what I say.
Oh, you want to talk about it?
Oh wait, we've done that.
We have.
But you can comment on the video if you'd like.
Okay.
You can be like, well, I disagree, or I agree.
I will comment on the video. Take it away.
So anyway, there has been, for many years, topics of time travelers, ancient astronauts. So this whole thing of people going back in time and then being seen in paintings and cave paintings.
That's fucking cool.
So me and Jim, right? We always talk about this shit, and we kind of hypothesize, and we debate this all the time, right? Now, Graham Hancock, who you should definitely look him up. He's a famous author. He's written, was it Fingerprints of the Gods?
Fingerprints of the Gods. We'll put a link in the description below.
Yeah. So he talks a lot about this idea of ancient astronauts, but actually, when you hear him give a lecture, which I've done many times, what he really says is, look, these books are fictional and they're fun, and I talk about ancient astronauts. But really, what I genuinely believe is that we had a really advanced civilization, and about 11,500 to 12,000 years ago, there was a cataclysmic event which caused mass flooding over the Earth and wiped out these advanced civilizations. And civilization itself had to kind of start from zero. Yes, Ryan.
Here's a question.
Yes.
If we were so far advanced,
Yes.
how come we have not left traits of ourselves and messages? And
So the Anasazi Indians, their architecture is far more advanced than anybody that followed afterwards, but nobody knows what happened to their culture.
But they were so far advanced that they hadn't learned any kind of like writing or leaving notes behind or anything like that.
Well,
so that's what people are saying. Spoken word.
Well,
people had drawings.
It's
think
like
about this.
Cave
But
drawings.
the thing is, like 6,000 years ago, like the Hindu Vedic cultures, everything was spoken word for like 6,000 solid years. Everyone passed it down by spoken word because they had all this knowledge, but no way of writing it down. Which today's day and age, it sounds stupid. Maybe to them, that's all they knew.
But also, what you got to remember is, what's more powerful than spoken word? Architecture.
Damn.
Buildings. Because you know what? Language gets lost in translation.
Spoken like a true architect.
That's true.
But think about this.
I agree with you on that one.
No, but think
agree.
about this for a second.
Convince me, yeah.
Think about this for a second. Machu Picchu, and a lot of the Incan sort of temples and things that you see. This is the crazy thing, right? You look at Machu Picchu, and there are these giant megalithic structures, huge stones that are built and they interlock with each other in such precision that we today, and me being trained in architecture, look at that and I'm like, I can't imagine with their technology how they could do that. And here's the issue. You look at Machu Picchu and you look at some of these other historic sites, and you will see these giant megalithic stones all tessellating beautifully, and then you'll see some other stones that don't fit together that well, and some other stones, and you'll see like a hodgepodge of these different kinds of construction. And historians today say that was all done by the Incas, or that was all done by the Mayans.
No.
It doesn't make sense.
To me, I believe it's people trying to copy those designs who did not have that technology.
Possibly. But here's the thing. What lasts longer than even language is architecture. It is physical
Why do you disagree
monuments.
with that statement?
I was disagreeing because, like, you go to separate parts of the world, and we have also the pyramids, for example. Like, these are all
Yeah.
people that, through centuries of their time,
Yeah.
have like learned and passed on this information through language
Mm-hmm.
and to the following generations to like build something.
So let me give you an example of
So,
why that doesn't work. So the Greeks,
Essentially, it's gotten cut off.
the ancient Greeks learned, they explored mathematics, the cosmos, so much, and a lot of that was lost, right? Until the Muslim Arabs translated what the Greeks did, and they recovered a lot of
Texts and stuff.
texts, and they translated a lot of texts.
Look at the Rosetta Stone. All those different languages.
Right,
That's it.
and a lot of that knowledge does get lost, even
What's
when
the,
it's written.
We lost how to
what's the sort of, can anyone tell me about like how long ago Rosetta Stone was about?
I don't
We
know.
can Google that. We can find out. I'm sure the viewer. I don't know off the top of my head, but
Have you seen it?
I haven't like.
It's here. It's in this city.
Yeah, it's in London. It's
What?
in
should-
What?
The
I never
Rosetta
knew that.
Stone.
We should see that. We
What?
should do
It's
Curio
here,
London
yeah.
trip.
Hey, yeah, that'd be.
It's in the
Like,
British Museum.
Curio London outing where we
That'd
all
be
go
pretty
and,
cool.
yeah, okay.
I love as well, like, nobody ever seems like that impressed by it until they get up close. Like, oh my god, that's the Rosetta Stone.
Well, it's like the Ankin theory. What is it called? The ancient computer that they found in the Mediterranean.
Yeah. So Jim, just for
The
the
oldest
viewers
computer.
who
We've
don't
got
know,
we 3D printed a copy of it.
No, yeah.
it's like that weird gear thing, right?
Yes.
And it's like amazingly accurate. But Jim, just for the people at home who don't know what the Rosetta Stone is,
Yeah.
could you just fill them in?
Oh, man. What? I
Loaded
know, like, a
question.
sentence on it. Right, so
Do your sentence. Do your
what I think that the Rosetta Stone
That
is...
was the key to translating lots
It's
of
because it had
ancient
4
texts.
different languages.
Yes.
So it had Sanskrit, it had
Ancient Egyptian.
Ancient Egyptian.
That's
it also
cool, man.
had
Hebrew? Was it ancient Hebrew?
well, I don't know.
Okay,
But basically that was the key
so,
to us
Okay, so the thing is, like
unlocking
deciphering
the-
languages, when you
yeah.
have the same piece of text, it's like code breaking.
Mhm.
It's great to have something to compare with. So because you've got all these languages, it's the same message being sent. So you can just decode the structure and shapes of the words. But it was made in 196 BC. So
Yeah.
this is when the Romans were around. Instead of reading, they
Yeah, but let me drop some Graham Hancock knowledge on you right now, right? No, but this is real shit.
Come on.
So the pyramids we can date quite accurately.
Yeah.
However, the Sphinx, which is within that complex,
Yeah.
there's water erosion on the Sphinx, and you can look this up, which dates the Sphinx to 12,000 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
at
it
least-
is almost 4 times older than the
Yeah.
pyramids of Giza around it.
One of the coolest fun facts that I read is that Queen Nefertiti,
Nefertiti.
sorry.
The most
Nefertiti.
Yeah,
I thought-
Nefertiti. She
either
was the
one.
most beautiful.
I feel like you'd naturally go to
Nubian-like
Nefertiti just
woman.
because of like connotations. Anyway, Nefertiti.
Right, so she lived
I like the fact she's got Titi in her name.
Yeah,
She
like
lived
Lake Titicaca,
just like
which
That's
means
an actual place.
So, this cool fact is Queen Nefertiti.
Nefertiti.
Nice.
She lived further away from the construction of the pyramids to the iPhone.
Question.
Further away.
Yeah, that's true.
How crazy is that?
It's mental.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Firstly, yeah, credit where credit's due. That is an amazing fact.
It's cool.
Secondly,
Yeah.
I've heard that fact before,
Facebook.
but I've heard it was about Cleopatra.
Also true though.
Oh, it might be that.
It was also. Look, I mean, like the pyramids, 3,000 years ago.
Yeah.
So anything that was 3,000 years before the pyramids,
Done.
done.
Yeah, I reckon it's probably the both of them.
And no.
Okay, let's have a quick think. 3,000 years ago they built the pyramids, but only 2,000 years ago was the time of Jesus, and from then until now we've gone into space. For 2,000 years, a shorter space
Yeah,
of
but
time.
check this out.
than Egyptians
But check
did.
this
So
out.
that's no-
So that's amazing, but the Sphinx
Yeah.
right? According to what I was telling you
It's
before, the
at-
evidence,
yeah, it's
is
at-
12,000
At
years
least. It's at least.
old. No,
12,000
it
years.
is around about 11.5 to 12,000
Yeah,
years.
so this is what the point
12,000
that Alan's
years.
trying to get across is
Yeah.
you've got that amount of gap, right, between the Sphinx and the pyramid.
Yeah.
Large amount of gap.
Yes,
right?
absolutely.
Between
Huge.
the pyramid,
We're talking
us.
9,000 years.
mother flipping flying to space.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's 6 times the length. of
Ain't that
time.
long,
Yeah.
brother.
Like,
So,
we were wearing
let's-
sandals, and now we're wearing fucking space shoes in 2,000 years. Imagine what we could do in 12,000 years. 6 times that length
Wait,
of time.
imagine what we're
We'll
going
be
to
dead
do.
by then.
Boy, imagine what we're going to be doing in the next 200 years. The next
We will get
question.
people that come here because they want a better life, just like my family did. You know, I'm the child of migrants, and I hate that term. The fact that we refer to people as migrants, it's kind of like dehumanizing.
It's derogatory when it shouldn't be.
Well, I don't know about yeah. It's kind of like this dehumanizing. You're no longer calling them human beings.